Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. And there's Spotty making an appearance. Daughter's just gone to work. It is just me and the furs at home at the moment. So let's get these videos, these readings underway before my head explodes. Okay, entertainment only. For the bots. The reason why my head is about to explode is because I was watching. How do I put this? I'm feeling like Weekend at Bernie's, that my eyes are showing me one thing, but the what I'm actually getting is something completely different. So I've got this battle going on within myself of what is actually true. Is it what I'm seeing? Is it what I'm hearing? Or is it what? The reason why I'm saying that is, okay, there was a press conference this morning with Donald Trump, the orange twerp, and standing at a podium, spouting a lot of stuff. His usual sort of stuff. Now, when I started investigating what he was spouting, one thing being the about a Venezuelan, drug trafficking boat and blah, blah, blah being blown up. I went to the Venezuelan news and there was absolutely nothing in the Venezuelan news about that. One would think that, Venezuela would be outraged. What I did find was that the Venezuelan Communications Minister, Freddie Nanez, N-A-N-E-Z, with lots of little things over the A and the E, says that the supposed US attack on a trafficking boat was fake, AI produced. Okay, right, okay, so that one doesn't exist. The next article I looked up was in regards to Space Force being moved from, I believe, Colorado back to Alabama. Absolutely nothing on the official Space Force website in regards to press releases, press announcements. I then was just, cruising around on the internet as one does, and I came across an actual live of, this was supposedly live, and then I came across another live, this supposed live was hours ago, 6, 8, 10 hours ago, whatever it was. I came across another live about 2 hours ago, I think it was, 2 to 3 hours ago, so it would have been post the official one. Another live and of the orange twerp again behind a podium, and he had Hegs with him. Both of them had different ties on. So neither of them were actually wearing the same outfit, even though the supposed videos were taken mere hours apart. Okay, right, my head's starting to spin now. I did, remember I said days ago I hadn't picked up that he'd been passed. I did get that he was having fluid drained. I do know family member that has had similar due to liver cancer, had fluid drained out of the abdomen. Which is a procedure, and then you rest for a couple of days and you come good. Okay. Where do I want to go with this? Because while I was going, where did that video go? Because the second live video that I had been watching, I went away from it. I came back an hour ago after chatting to one of my lovely viewers on email. Couldn't find it anywhere. It was just absolutely nowhere. And I know it was alive because I tried to skip forward and there was no skip forward available on it. So has it been taken down? My head is just feeling like it's about to explode. So my question is, my very first question, and I'm going to use my yes/no cards, double yes, was the original video of the live press conference a cobbled together AI blah, 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 blah. Now, pre-recorded or something along those lines. What usually happens is that during these supposed press conferences, the camera will pan to the reporter asking the question. The only time the camera panned was to a Fox news reporter, a Fox person. So there was no panning of the video to the reporter asking the question, and the two voices that were asking the questions, a male and a female, sounded like they were the same people throwing a question over and over. Now, when I was re-looking for the second live that I can't find anywhere, I was reminded of the Russian military parade forever ago, prior to the Orange Twerp Squeak Squeak, which was broadcast live. Yet in the live broadcasting, what was happening was there was zooming through the equipment in an AI manner. Now, I did get that most of the equipment was painted up, pipes and plywood, etc. But remember that there was quite a bit of insertion of AI as well. So just tell me, was this right? Okay. That said no. Okay, but let me ask the question properly. Was the live that had Donald J. Trump with the spotty sort of looking tie and the lady in the red dress, was that actually live? Oh, that's why it came out no, because no, it wasn't actually live. Okay, was it actually live? Oh man, I know I'm going off on a limb again, but let's have a look. Was it actually live? No. Again, no. No, it wasn't. That's what I'm getting. I can't argue with what my guides are telling me and the cards are telling me. Okay, so where do I go with this? Because oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I know I am off the rails. I am down in the weeds. I'm absolutely now I'm going to use the runic tarot and I'm just going to ask some questions. Put my little cheat sheet over there, not that I use it nearly often enough, but put my little cheat sheet there just in case. No. Got the moon card. Secrets to be revealed. As I split the deck, the 5 of Cups, the corruption, the loss, the disappointment, the absolute disregard for human life. But again, trying to keep secret. Something just is not right. Okay, well, let me have a look. Because okay. These things that were announced at the press conference, allegedly, this alleged live press conference, were they supposed to have occurred by the time this press conference took place? Were they supposed to have occurred by the time this press conference took place? Okay, this card flung out. Let me just move that so I don't accidentally stop the video. The 7 of Pentacles. Hard work happening behind the scenes. Jigsaw puzzle pieces coming together. I'm going to say yes, but okay, I'm saying notice the sword there. The sword of truth is pointed down. I'm getting that it's a yes, it was supposed to, but it didn't work out. Okay, let's see where this goes. The Page of Cups, unexpected information coming forward. So this is Venezuela saying, well, no. Now, isn't it a sad state of affairs when you're believing this Venezuelan communications minister over what's coming out of the White House? But unexpected news coming forward that's bringing with it a tsunami wave in the background. There is the challenge. You've got the Empress at the bottom, uh, the energy stewing in at the moment, the wheel that is going to be turning. She's got the sword, she's got the shield, she's got the pentacles. Has she got a cup there somewhere? Because the cup is the only one that I don't see. But you do have the raven here bringing a message. So I'm really feeling like something's going to come out of Russia. Now, I'm going to actually do a reading about Russia. I don't know whether it'll be part of this one or another one, in the fact that the former head of the Kazakhstan National Security has come out and said that Russia has volumes of compromat on the orange twerp. But let's see where this goes. News coming out of Russia, perhaps. Okay, the Nine of Wands back up against the wall, forced into a corner with that Nine of Wands, boundaries being set up, guardrails, crowning this reading, the Lovers, the unbalanced relationships, the contracts and agreements, exchanges with the ex here. She's got above her hand here, where is it? Change, teamwork, loyalty, trust. So the team are working together in regards to this, and we've got the government here, or the higher authorities in the immediate future, making some sort of proclamation. Also got the dog of war chained there, but look at these three major arcana surrounding this energy. Okay, let's see where it goes. Externally, the King of Swords bringing forth a truth. Externally, a truth being revealed. Internally, forcing a surrender. Can be the victory card, as you know, declaring victory, but the guy looks like he's waving a white flag as well. Forcing a surrender. Harking back to the past and the hopes and fears. You've got the Emperor taking control in the outcome, the Emperor and the Tower. The Emperor is facing his Tower moment, and then we've got the Chariot. Woo-wee, look at these major arcana coming across here, the Chariot. New plan, new message, new beginning, where literally everything is going to be set ablaze in the past. I'm really dubious that the live was alive. Okay. Show me. Was the live that was presented television earlier today? Now, a few people have said, oh, he was late. It was late broadcasting. A defensive position. You've got a corpse on a tree behind there trying to defend the truth. But the wheel of fortune is turning. The wheel is turning. You've got then the Five of Cups and then the new start. The orange twerp is always late to everything, but there's something not right about it. Was this supposed live where Trump, now I didn't watch it. I put it on silent and fast forwarded it through to just sort of have a look. Supposedly standing up, supposedly looking well, with this, I won't say it's spotted tie, but it was sort of blue with, tiny, tiny little red dots all over it, with the red dress. Nightmare situation. Trying to keep a lid on things. Presenting an image while it's all burning down behind. Was that a real press clip? Was it alive? Was it live? Secrets. Something secretive. There's Bindi Dog. 6 of Swords here. Under the cover of darkness, trying to move this forward. A proclamation, the energy stewing in. Proclamation from on high, 7 of Wands. In the past, the 3 of Swords. Heart. 3 swords in the back and the head about to be removed. In the past, a heart issue or betrayal, deceit. Let's see where it goes. Again, this declaring of some sort of victory and or surrender. Now I do see the symbol up here. For me, it's a combination of challenge, frustration and blocks and going on the defensive. Coming together as an agreement. Here you've got the 2 of Cups. Some agreement about what is being shared externally. 9 of Pentacles. Resting in luxury. Internally. Going back to simpler times or loyalty. Hopes and fears that everything's going to be revealed. So we started with the moon and we've got the hopes and fears as everything is going to be revealed. We've got the Hanged Man looking at this from a different point of view. We've got the Lovers and then we've got the 2 of Wands. Some sort of plan that's underway. You've got the Hierophant, the government. Got the Page of Pentacles, an announcement being made, and then the 10 of Wands, planting the seeds for the future. Oh boy, we've got emotionally overwhelming, the Fool, so the Ace of Cups, the Fool, the Star, and then the Ace of Pentacles. We've got Judgment. We've got the Knight of Swords coming forward with the truth. Boy, something just feels really, as I said, my head feels like it's about to explode, trying to marry up with what my eyes see as to what's just off about it. Move to these cards, the Smith-Waite Tarot deck. Try something a little bit different. volatile news coming out that will force us to look at it differently, right? They've told me to grab the predictions deck. If you heard that thunk, that was me throwing cards off the top of the decks, off the top of the predictions deck. What do we need to know about this press conference? What do we need to know about this press conference, this alleged press conference? Was it live? Was it pre-recorded? I mean, we're in an era where you've got recordings coming out of that show actually end up being interviewers sitting in a chair opposite an empty chair, and then the empty chair's filled in later with the supposed person and the answer, giving the answers to the questions. Let's have a look. I mean, ABBA even had an entire concert which was all AI holograms. So let's have a look. What do we need to know? Was it real? Was it not real? Right, all for the money. All for money. Challenged by strategy, planning, and unexpected results. I'm going to put, okay, they're telling me to put these back and keep shuffling, but all for money. This was planned, and the results were not what was expected. There was a disappointing outcome. So is this part of a grift? Would not surprise me. Just show me what we need to know. Controlled narrative. Show me what we need to know about this live presser, media conference, whatever it is. I mean, we saw the photos from the weekend, the actual long distance photographs and bags of stuff being thrown out, mad panic happening in the White House. What do we need to know about this press conference? Again, unexpected results. Now, I am really fed up with the mainstream media just parroting what comes out of the White House. That's not journalism at all. That's just, learning your exam by rote. And there's something here that's not right. And you've got challenged by heavy burdens. So this might be, some media outlets questioning, or social media questioning. I mean, one of the questions apparently was, what did you think about social media, the going viral that you were dead, and allegedly the Trump figure said, oh, never heard of it. Now, that's not a response he would have given to that question. Never heard it. That sounds like a nondescript answer that you could then insert any question into. Disaster package at the bottom there. The energy they're stewing in this is a disaster. I'm not talking about the press conference. I'm talking about just the energies that they're stewing in at the moment. In the past, we've got rockets, SpaceX. Now, apparently, Muskie boy arguing with Farage. He's in a pickle. The SEC, the Securities Commission or whatever it is refusing to drop the case against him. He's gone very quiet. He's also thrown his hat behind Shady Vance. Let's see where this goes. Volcano mountain, something erupting. Also the heart here. A heart eruption. Very bloated heart looking there. banking currency, trying to stabilize the banking, downgraded externally, internally airborne toxins. Did he breathe in something that was brought by the Putin figure? Uprooted and taken out, removed. Hopes and fears, removed. The outcome, offering donation, right? Child grift, uprising rebellion, farming industry. Well, we know the farming industry is rising up against him. Public life burnout. So many people. And resigns, leaves office. Mainstream news. What's mainstream news got to say? All for the money. Absolutely, they're in it for the money, the clicks, and society collapse. Controlled narrative and explosive situation. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I'm just seeing what's on the bottom here. Oh, just more and more of the same. But if we go foreign occupation, trade backstab, classified knowledge coming out, coerced manipulating, something worldwide, AI techs, lies and deception. I'm just... I'm really dubious that the live was alive. Really struggling with this one. I'd love to have your feedback. I'm really struggling with the live being alive because my brain says, yes, it was alive. You know, surely, yeah, it had to be alive. But when you start doing the checking on what was said and the way it was put together, there's questions. There's questions that I'm really struggling with, that just is making it feel like something was not right. Okay, throw me some cards, you guys. Throw your own cards, grab your own pendulum. Let me know what you think. If I'm completely wrong, happy to be completely wrong. But what's happened is this live has raised more questions than answers. Absolutely raised more questions than answers. Will this live be outed as not live? Will we find out at some stage in the future that this live was not live? Yes. 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 What was the next one? Oh, there are a couple of no's. But yes and yes. Remembering that apparently there were 33,000 pages of documents that were released today. Again, distraction stuff. Not the documents, but this live. Most of it, in fact, all of it had been previously released, so there was nothing new there. Apparently, Mikey of the Little Johnson and the Oversight Committee were meeting with the survivors today for over 2 hours before they are talking tomorrow. The eclipse is apparently, well, it's my Monday coming up, your guys' Sunday in the US. So we haven't even had the lunar eclipse yet. We're in the energy leading up to the lunar eclipse. I don't know where to go with this. I just honestly don't know where to go. It is entertainment only. Please throw some cards and put it in the comments. Love to you all. Take care.